The NCCAA, Bob Jones University, promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Davis Field House for today's basketball game. Today's contest features the Sewanee Tigers and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for this opportunity of having a game between these two great universities. I pray that you would keep the players, coaches, and refs safe. Help us have a fun time here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. Now the starters for the visiting Tigers. At forward, number 1, Sydney White. At guard, number 4, Lily Phillips. At guard, number 11, Shay Hahn. At guard, number 12, Kayla Antoine. And at guard, number 23, Olivia Alden. And now, let's meet the starters for your Bob Jones University Bruins. At forward, a sophomore from Hollywood, Florida, number 11, Katrina Tabora. At guard, sophomore from College Park, Georgia, number 14, Anna Lane Wilder. At guard from Halifax, Virginia, number 15, Beth Clark. At forward from Wixom, Michigan, number 20, Ainsley Hutton. And finally, at forward from Beulaville, North Carolina, number 31, Shay Dickinson. And returning for his 12th season here at the Bruins, the head coach, Mike LaVere.
Welcome as we get ready for another edition of BJU Bruins basketball. It is the Lady Bruins' turn to have their first home game. They had one scheduled earlier in the year, but that had to be canceled, so their home opener has been delayed a bit. So they've actually played their first 6 games on the road. Had 3 extras since when that home game was supposed to be back on November 17th. They come into this one 1-5, and they welcome Sewanee. The Tigers and Bruins have only met one time previously. That was almost exactly a year ago. Tigers won 74-71. Tigers will strike first here. So they knock one down from outside. Tigers come in at 1-6, so the team's almost identical, 1-5 for the Bruins. Here's Konechka. Tough drive, Katrina Tabora. Konechka graduated. Old habits die hard. Katrina Tabora with a nice bucket to get the Bruins on the board. Good pass out here to the outside, wide open look. This one off target, and Tabora gathers the rebound. Tabora looking for where to go with it, goes up top. Got to Clark, who dishes it out. Looking to drive is Wilder. She got fouled. Annalene Wilder, sophomore out of College Park, Georgia.
Fouls on number 11, Shay Khan. Her first.
Shay Khan picking up the first foul of the contest. Wilder will shoot 2. Both teams have not had the record they would like here in the early going, but this should be a good one as both teams look to get win number 2 on the season. Second free throw gets the shooter's bounce, and we're tied up at 3. Sewanee back the other way. Looking to work it inside. They'll keep it on the outside for now. Good pass down low, well defended. Dickinson was there, mid-range jumper off the mark. Dickinson with the rebound. Dickinson, a lone grad student, on the floor for the Bruins. Good pass inside off the hands of Tabora, but it's going to stay with the Bruins. Sydney Wright grabbed the rebound, but then stepped out of bounds. One's knocked away from Dickinson. Got it into Tabora. Looking to drive, had it stripped away. On the drive, kicked out. Little fake from Wright. Passes it back into the middle. Antoine kicks it out. Open look from 3, rattles out. Good rebound. Here come the Bruins back the other way to Tabora. Not able to save it. Turnover. Rolly Phillips passes it over. That one's going to be last touch by the Bruins. Stay here. It's actually Shay Khan who's going to inbound it. Gets it in relatively easily to Falvey. And now we're going to have a foul. First one on the Bruins of the contest. It's going to go against Tabora. Not a shooting foul, so just be inbounded by Khan once again. And Dickinson able to intercept the inbounds. Bruins looking to go quickly in transition. Clark with it, leaves it off for Dickinson. She's going to try a 3 and knocks it down.
Dickinson for 3.
Nice transition bucket there. Here's a tough drive, lost it, And that's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Beth Clark.
15, Beth Clark, her first, team second.
That's, again, not a shooting foul, so it's a long inbound. Got it successfully, though, out to Falvey. Pass inside, and the bucket is good. That was Sydney Wright. Tough drive here for Dickinson, and she's going to go to the line.
That foul's on number 1, Sydney Wright.
That's Wright picking up the foul.
Second. Now at the line for the Bruins, Shea Dickinson.
Dickinson will shoot 2 here. First one too strong. Second one is good. Bruins lead 7-5. Just over 3 minutes into this first quarter of the Bruins home opener. That's going to be a foul on Tabora, her second. Picking up 2 here in the first 3+ minutes. She could be seeing some extended bench time here. And unsurprisingly, she is coming out. Bruins have committed 3 fouls. None of them have been shooting, though. Substitution on the other side, as well as Kahn's going to have a seat. Passing around the perimeter. Open look for 3. Rattles off. Dickinson battling for the board. And she got fouled from behind by Lily Phillips.
Number 4, Lily Phillips, her first, team third, Bruins ball.
Clark bringing it up for the Bruins. Dickinson will get it. Good inbounds pass. Tough reverse and got it to go anyway. That's Ainsley Hutton getting her first bucket of the game. Another 3-pointer attempt, bouncing around, and it's going to be an offensive rebound. Tigers will reset. Gotten a lot of open looks from 3, but only one of them has gone down so far, and that was their very first shot. Good pass here, elbow jumper possibility. Passed up, here's another 3-pointer, too strong. Going to be rebounded. Here's Hutton. Over to Dickinson. Back up top to Clark. Gives it to Hutton on the curl. Hutton loses it. Tigers in transition. We'll slow this down. Lobbed inside. And travel. That's going to go on Kayla Antoine.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 5, Caitlin Dickerson.
Dickerson checking in for the first time for the Bruins. It's Caitlin Dickerson. Not to be confused with Shay Dickinson. Very similar last names. That was a tough pass to squeeze through. Somehow kept that from going out of bounds. That was a tiny opening they tried to work that into. 5 on the shot clock. Dickinson is just going to have to launch when she gets fouled. And that's a bailout foul by the Tigers, as Shay just had to launch one with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. She gets fouled. She'll get to shoot 3 free throws here after the timeout. 4:57 to go in the first quarter. Bruins lead a low-scoring affair thus far, 9-5. And Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. Be sure to check them out today, especially now that the peppermint shake is back. Always one of the best menu items. But in all seriousness, great staff, great service. Definitely encourage you to check them out. Well, the Bruins definitely have some areas to work on here in the first quarter, but They've been contesting shots. They haven't allowed too many second chance opportunities. Taking a lot of pretty smart shots on offense. Probably the biggest area right now is just taking care of the ball. Some unforced turnovers or careless turnovers. But they lead 9-5 and have a chance to go up by a few more, as Dickinson will get to shoot 3 from the line, where she is 1 for 2 thus far this evening. It is a busy week of Bruins basketball here in the Fieldhouse. We'll have another broadcast tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then we'll have basketball doubleheader on Friday, 5 and 7. The tentative start times for those, so be sure to come on out if you can. Catch those games in person. Dickinson gets the first shot. And the second. This foul really costly for the Tigers. And the third one does rattle out, but still 2 for 3. And the Bruins lead by 6. Falvey drops it off. Passed out to the outside by Humphrey. Kicked out. Open look for 3. This one goes down for Phillips. She's had a number of good looks here in the first quarter. Brings the Tigers back within 3. And good pass at the last second, but then not able to convert was Ritter. Allie Ritter was right there and just could not put it away. Good pressure from Dickinson. That's a travel. A good hustle by the Bruins, getting back in transition and making that a difficult bucket. Dickerson will bring it up the floor. Dickerson looking to drive all the way, draws the foul, and she'll go to the line. I believe that's going to be on Antoine. It will be her first, team 5th already, so the Bruins are in the bonus for the remaining 4:03 of the first quarter. Bruins have struggled a little bit from the line. And that one a little bit short, but gets the friendly rattle and drop. Bruins have actually gotten a substantial number of their points here in this first quarter from the charity stripe, and they'll get 2 more there. Increase the lead to 13-8. Bruins with 1 sub waiting to check in. Pass inside, Ritter on the defense. Good move by Antoine, and she'll convert. Dickerson lost it for a moment, gets it back. Dickinson with it, over to Clark. Clark, little hesitation. Good pass. Nice drive and finish. Good job there by Wilder. Bruins back up by 5. Open look on the outside. A little bit too strong. Offensive rebound. Double team. Tough shot and got it anyway. Nice job by Antoine. Double team, no problem. Tigers being very aggressive, guarding that inbound. A little too aggressive. That's going to be 2 shots. Bruins are in the bonus. So the Bruins get fouled on their own half of the court, and they'll get 2 shots out of it. A couple Bruins checking in, along with 1 Tiger.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 20, Ainsley Hutton.
Hutton checks back in. First free throw is good. Catherine Skibo checked in as well for the Bruins. Meanwhile, on the Sewanee side, Shea Khan checked back in. And the Bruins getting a lot of their points from the free throw line. They get 2 more, 17-12. Sewanee running in transition here. Back down low. And another conversion. Kayla Antoine having a lot of success. Dickerson gives it over to Hutton. Hutton gives it away, gets it back. Here's Skibo. Up to the top. It's Wilder. A little bit of a errant pass, but Dickerson able to get it. Working around the pick. And taking it all the way herself, but too strong on the shot was Dickerson. Had the look, just too much on it. Tough pass inside is off target. Bruins take it away. Here's Hutton. Gives it over to Skibo. Back to Hutton. That's an offensive foul on Hutton, I believe. So next foul by the Bruins will put the Tigers in the bonus. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bruins with a slim 17-14 lead. Good pass inside. Shot is no good. And Hallie Ritter grabbed the rebound initially, had it poked away, but it's last touched by the Tigers. Shea Dickinson in for Ritter. Again, Tigers applying a lot of pressure on the inbound. Dickerson gets it out to Hutton. And forward to Dickinson. Hutton on the wing. Up top to Dickerson. Dropped off for Skibo. Here's Wilder. Working around the top. 8 on the shot clock. Dickinson fakes a 3. Steps back. Drives. Tough shot. Comes up well short. Good defense by the Tigers. This one, pass almost too high, but able to get it and finish. That didn't touch any rim or anything. Was Falvey. Over to Wilder here. Dickinson crosses midcourt. Wants to take it all the way herself. A little behind the back. Gets fouled. And will go to the line for 2. Dickinson's already taken 5 free throws here in the first quarter. She'll get 2 more as that was on Antoine, her second. So both teams with a player picking up 2 first quarter fouls. The Bruins, Katrina Tabora picked up 2 within the first 3 or so minutes. Dickinson 4 for 6 from the line now here this evening. Make it 5 for 7.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 13, Annie Miller.
Annie Miller in for the Bruins. Open look from 3, way too strong. Missed everything. Hutton gives it over to Dickerson. Dickerson flying down the court. Got rid of it at the last second. Up through traffic, and somehow Dickinson got that one to fall. Presumably here the Tigers will take the last shot of the quarter. 7 seconds and counting. Bruins lead by 5. Tough drive, gets it. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Bruins lead 21-18. It's been as good as expected between two teams that finished just 4 points apart in their matchup last season. Just 3 points apart here after the first quarter. Well, Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. It's located just off Woodruff Road and is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay at Cambria Hotel of Greenville online at choicehotels.com. Well, the Bruins probably very much enjoying being back on their home court. As mentioned earlier, this is their first home game after their scheduled first home game got canceled, which resulted in their first 6 games of the season all being on the road. Nice to be back here in the friendly confines of the field house. Slightly ahead of the scoring pace from last time these two teams met. That final was 75-71. Or 71-74, excuse me. So it was actually just a 3-point difference, just like we have here now. Bruins currently on pace for 84. But, rarely does the team actually average the same number of points all 4 quarters. Here we go. Bruins will inbound here to start the second quarter. With a 3-point lead, it's been pretty high scoring. Bruins have really capitalized from the free throw line. They've been aggressive getting to the line. Hutton turnaround jumper gets it to fall. Tigers coming back the other way. Spin move by Falvey. All the way out to the outside. Back up top to Kahn. Kahn jump stop shot. Rattles out. Andy Miller battling for the rebound. Not going to get it. Tough shot. Still doesn't go. Ball's deflected out of bounds, and it will be Bruins basketball. A couple good chances there, point blank for the Tigers. Unable to convert. And again, Sewanee has been very aggressive defending this inbound. Trying to just slow down the Bruins a little bit. Dickerson's got a lot of space in front of her. Almost lost it. Got it back. Hutton with the head fake. Back out. Dickerson driving. Going to take this one all the way. And one! Caitlin Dickerson gets the bucket and a chance to extend the Bruins' largest lead of the game thus far. That is the first foul on Keating Rendon. So that's good news for the Tigers. Nobody getting in worse foul trouble from the first quarter. But the Bruins now lead by 8, their largest lead of the night thus far. Good pass inside, nice little fake. Open look there for Humphrey, but she passes it up. Shot from outside is good.
Olivia
Falvey knocks it down. Gets the Tigers back within 5. Miller on the drive. Reverse layup, too strong. Nice quick step. Getting that opportunity, but just a little bit too much on it. Kahn passes it up top, and it's intercepted. Skibo with it. Passes it over to Dickinson. Nice little Euro step in through the lane. And Dickinson able to complete the bucket. She has been key for the Bruins here, both in shooting from the floor and her ability to get to the line. Once again, Tigers have an answer. Sewanee has not let the Bruins get any really big runs. They have trailed for most of the game, though. Here's Miller. Miller a little behind the back move. Shot from outside, and again, it's a little too strong. Miller pressuring Falvey. Falvey trying to take it all the way. Pulls up for the jumper. Too strong herself as well. Here's Miller coming down the court. Has no numbers. Gonna lay it off to Dickerson. Up to Dickinson. Dickerson. That one rims out. Had a pretty good look there. Wasn't able to convert. No movement here for Sewanee. Falvey driving. 10 on the shot clock. Passing up a decent shot for a great one. Offensive rebound by Kahn. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound. And they'll reset. Humphrey with it up top. Humphrey looking for the drive and got it. Faith Humphrey. Pulls Sewanee back within 3. Here's Dickinson. Cross to Miller. Miller thinking about a drive. Over to Dickinson. Open look from 3. Too strong. Not able to get the rebound. Here's Kahn. Corner 3, no good. Another offensive rebound. That's something Sewanee's done really well here in the second quarter. They've gotten a lot of offensive boards. That is either a block or a charge, and it's going to go down as a block. Miller did all she could to draw that one and was not able to. Her first, team first. Exactly 4 minutes. Tabora back in. Again, she has those 2 fouls she picked up very quickly in the first quarter. So if she picks up a third, there's a good chance that she will sit for the remainder of the first half. So she's got to play smart, not give up any cheap ones. First free throw is good for Kahn. As many times as the Bruins went to the line, Tigers did not get there much. Most of the Bruins fouls were of the non-shooting variety, and they just didn't commit as many. Just in case we weren't busy enough on similar names, Bria Dickinson is also in now as well. Dickerson fights for the offensive rebound, can't get it. Kahn comes away with it. Gets it back up top. Thought about a drive. Back out. Falvey lobs it. Good pass. Nice unselfish play there.
Sydney Wright.
Getting Wright involved, and Tigers take the first lead they've had in a long time. Bruins were up by 8 even just earlier in this quarter. That's the third time Miller has tried to take it herself, and none of them have worked. Pass inside, deflected and taken away. Lobbed forward to Tabora. It's too far for her. She's able to save it, but it's into Kahn. Another careless turnover from the Bruins. And going to go back the other way, I think. Or no, it's going to stay with the Tigers. Bruins touched it. But we have a timeout here on the floor. Bruins have seen an 8-point lead turn into a 1-point deficit. Some suboptimal shooting and shot selection combined with some turnovers, and the Tigers being effective on the other end. Bruins' advantage has disappeared very quickly. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. You can check them out online at fcisc.com. Well, Bruins have some choices to make here as well. Had a pretty good flow to the offense in the first quarter. They got in by the rim a lot of high percentage shots, a lot of drawing fouls, getting to the line. Haven't seen that much here in the second quarter, and that's a big reason why the lead has disappeared. Tigers, for their part, have done a really good job of getting offensive rebounds, and they haven't settled for the 3 quite as much as they were doing in the first quarter. Still taking some threes, but they've generally been good looks, and a lot of their buckets have come in and around the basket. Phillips to inbound. Gets it up top. Humphrey over to Wright. Right inside. That's an offensive foul. No. Defensive foul if that's on Tabora.
Falls on number 5, Caitlin Dickerson.
Oh, nope. It's going to be on Dickerson. That's good. Had that been on Tabora, that would have been a problem for the Bruins. That's just Dickerson's first. Team second. Right with it up top. And that's going to be last touched by the Bruins. Pass was intended for Antoine. Officials huddling now.
Tigers ball.
15 on the shot clock. Right, nice move. Faked the pass, then drove the open lane. 3-point lead for Sewanee. Dickerson. Back up top. Skibo dishes out to Tabora. Tabora trying to take it all the way herself. Comes up short, gets her own rebound. Takes a dribble. Good look outside for a wide open three. And knocking it down is Bria Dickinson. Smart play there by Tabora. She was heavily guarded in the paint. Dickinson wide open and able to tie it up. And that's the third foul on Tabora. With the reach. Exactly what you can't afford to do. Just a silly foul. And now she's probably out for the rest of the half. Tabora has hardly played any minutes because she's just picked up fouls right, left, and center. Shea Dickinson in now. Again, a non-shooting foul, so it's just going to be inbounded from the baseline here. Here's Wright. Leaves it off. Gets around Skibo. Pass inside. Wright. Nice layoff. Can't make the layup, though. Bria Dickinson looking to take this one all the way herself. And she does. 5 points in a row from Bria Dickinson. And that will give the Bruins back the lead, 33-31. Wide open look here for Falvey. Off the rim. Another offensive rebound. That's something Coach Levere, I'm sure, is going to have some thoughts and words about at halftime. And it leads to some second chance points. Dickerson tried to go to the wing where it was tipped out of bounds. Bruins will get it with 15 on the shot clock and just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Scoring has slowed down a lot for both teams here in this second quarter. A little more so for the Bruins than for the Tigers. 5 on the shot clock. Bria Dickinson, step back three, off the mark. Here's Wright. Driving the lane. Good kick out. Humphrey, long pass. Or Phillips, excuse me, on the pass. Got it up to Humphrey. Humphrey goes opposite side of the pick. That is a tough shot, but she only had 1 on the shot clock. Didn't really have much choice. Here's Wright. She's looking to drive. Good defense by Shea Dickinson. And that's going to be an easy foul call on Wright, as Bria Dickinson had nowhere to go. Only team foul number 2. Tigers have done a much better job limiting the fouls. All tied up here at 33 apiece. Less than 2 minutes to go in this first half. Bruins home opener hosting the Sewanee Tigers. Wilder on the drive, got it. Tough shot. Gets it to fall. Good pass down low. A little off target on the shot. Hutton with the rebounds. Bruins have numbers here. Shea Dickinson all the way across. Open look for Wilder for three! Bruins back up by 5. Great pass from Dickinson, and Wilder calmly buries it. Bruins led by 8. Tigers storm back to take the lead. Now the Bruins back up by 5. Good pass inside to Antoine. Shot is going to be good. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock there. Antoine has arguably been the best player on the floor for Sewanee here in this first half. About a 10-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Bria Dickinson takes it all the way. She's had a good second quarter. Made some big shots. Sewanee was able to close out the first quarter with a bucket right before the buzzer. Going to try to do the same thing here in the second. Just under 17 seconds to go here in the first half. Bruins leading 40-35. Just when it seemed like both offenses had hit a lull, the Bruins get a couple quick buckets and the Tigers get one as well. A lot more from the floor, a lot fewer from the stripe for the Bruins. Very similar scoring numbers, 21 in the first, 19 here in the second. That one's batted away by Bria Dickinson, but it stays in play. 10 on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Here's Antoine, who has, again, been the MVP for the Tigers. Brings them back within 3, and that's how the first half will end. 3-point lead for the Bruins after 1. 3-point lead for the Bruins after 2. 40-37 will have the second half in about 15 minutes.
think they said it's happened 5 times in history total. Not very often, but it has happened back to back. To me, that is, in the history of the CFP, that is the dumbest decision they have ever made. Like, how can you claim that your season matters when you're an undefeated Power 5 champion and you're like, no, that's not good enough. And they're like, well, your quarterback was injured. It's like, well, look what the defense did. And they would have had their backup quarterback back. Yeah, so it's every team is probably got an All-American. You know, and it's like, Ohio State won with a third-string quarterback. Yeah, it wasn't championship beat the 1 and 2 seed. And it isn't like Louisville was. Yeah, a lot of them. And I can't remember the other quarterbacks, but the one that beat them well for them. And it's not like Louisville was an unranked team. They were top 15. And you beat them by 10 points. Like, how does that happen? Yeah, it was so dumb. Somebody today on the you get too much news on the internet. I got to look for some wisdom. If I like this, it's their brother said, hey, undefeated conference champion, and you don't make the playoffs. Like, it's just never happened. And look at where the sports-based program is the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, that took it home. I think we start following all the way to the work. Drop 3 spots to the number 3 team. Alabama plays Georgia. Georgia was number 1. They lose by 3 points, and they drop to number 6. I'm like, how does the committee say that losing by 3 with injured players on a neutral field, where you literally hit the upright on a field goal that would have tied the game, that makes you 5 spots worse than you were before? Like, I don't know what goes on in their minds. I think they were honestly just afraid to leave the SEC out. I think that's what it comes down to, because what it really should have been Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Texas. Like, you can make the case for somebody else for number 4. Someone today said it should have been Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia. But I haven't really followed the few days. It seems like I've seen high-scoring games in that league. What? Big 12? Yeah. Yeah. It seems like they're sort of falling for the high-scoring game. Right. I saw where the NFL last night, was it they played the Patriots? They won 6-0. Chargers and Patriots, 6-0. That must have been one of the most boring games ever. I mean, well, if they get long enough, they might get a real good draft. Very nice to meet you. I got big responsibility of crowd. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, what were your thoughts on that, Dan? Florida State getting left out.
I think it's just, it is, you're penalized for something that
You're
you
basically
still won 2 games with them. You
Basically what
beat
you're
your arch
saying is
rival
that-
and you beat a ranked team in the top 20.
I mean, basically what they said was flashy offense is more important than good defense and records. Because, like, be a really
That's when we had that in the
killed Wisconsin like 48-3 or something. Something ridiculous. Yeah, like so Washington, Texas should be a really good game. I don't care who wins, I just want whoever wins to win the championship. Can I ask you a favor? Doing something to me? That's the water cup. Well, what do you think so far, Mom? Yeah, they're only 3 points apart last year, and it seems like they're trending that way again this year. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's very good. Think you'll get it for dinner? Yeah, we have a lot of people sick. A lot of people sick. Unfortunately. Right. Okay, here we go.
Just about ready to start second half action here. It has been a good one in the Lady Bruins home opener as they have welcomed the Sewanee Tigers here into Greenville. Bruins lead 40-37 after the first 20. Second 20 is now underway. Teams have switched directions, so Tigers going from right to left, Bruins going from left to right. Passed inside. That is a tough pass, but able to complete it. And Antoine has no problem with the double team. She has been the player for Sewanee here this evening. Bruins really have not had an answer for her. Shea Dickinson under a lot of pressure and gives it right to, Antoine. One's batted away. Dickinson comes up with the steal on the other end. Dickerson driving down. Little hesitation. Pass outside. Open look for three and knocked down.
Beth Clark for three.
Beth Clark putting the Bruins up by 6. Lobbed inside here to right. Tough drive. Gets the layup. That's Faith Humphrey. Brings Sewanee back within 2. Dickerson to Dickinson. Outside. Wilder with it. Hutton thought about a 3. Dickinson will take a 3 instead. Rims out. Good pressure here. And that's going to be last touch by the Bruins. And this will be inbounded to Phillips and given right back to Humphrey. Ooh, just barely kept that plant foot down, almost a travel. Here's Wright, driving inside. That's a foul on the reach by Hutton.
That foul is on number 20, Ainsley Hutton, her first.
So that's going to send right to the line for 2. Chance to tie up the game. First foul on either team here in the third. There were a lot of fouls in that first quarter. It tapered off significantly in the second. See what happens here in the third. Wright gets the friendly bounce on the first free throw, and now to tie the game. And that one is no good. Did not get the bounce that time. Shea Dickinson with the rebound. A little hesitation here for Clark. And that's going to be an offensive foul on the screen, I believe, by Clark. Her second. Team second. The Bruins go almost 2 minutes without a foul, then get 2 in quick succession. Inside, going to Antoine, poked away by Dickinson. Good defense there. Will stay with the Tigers. Been a good one here between Sewanee and BJU. Had a little miscommunication there about where the inbounder was allowed to go. This is an open look for 3. Not going to go down, and that's going to be a foul on the rebound attempt. That's going to be on Falvey, her second, team first.
Bruins ball.
Dickerson going to bring it up. One thing we saw a lot in the first half from the Tigers was pressuring the inbounds pass. They've gotten away from that. Hutton lost it on her way in. Another turnover for the Bruins. Driving here, kicked out, and that's going to be batted away by Clark. Stays with Sewanee. Chance to take the lead here. They've trailed by as many as 8. Largest deficit here in the second half has been 6. That's an offensive foul. So that's Phillips' second.
Bruins ball.
Now we see them guarding the inbounder again. Got it to Clark pretty easily. Clark in the lane, out to Hutton. Over to Dickinson. A lot of pressure here from Wright. Hutton wanted to go inside, unable to. Cuts it across. Dickinson, nice little fake, but traveled. Got a little too eager to get on the drive there. Started moving the feet before she put the ball down. Tabora back in, and she has been a foul magnet. She has picked up 3 fouls in, I think, about 4 or 5 minutes of play. If she picks up a 4th, I would assume she will sit the entire remainder of the quarter. Open 3, and it's good. Tigers take the lead. Lily Phillips on the 3-pointer. Here's Dickerson. Almost taken away by Wright. Dickinson tries to get it to the outside. It's poked away. Good defense there by Humphrey. Dickinson will inbound. Gets it to Clark. Back to Dickinson on the wing. Tried to lob it inside to Deborah, and Antoine was having none of it. Good pass. Got too far under the basket. Saved, but no, was not saved. Great effort from Wright, but said that she did not get out of her hand before she went out of bounds. So the Bruins get a chance to tie or take the lead here. 45-43, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. This has been a good one. Tabora kicks it out. Clark gonna line up a 3, knocks it down. Beth Clark, her second tray of the quarter, puts the Bruins back up by 1. Driving all the way inside, gets the lane, and gets the bucket. That's Falvey. Dickinson to Dickerson. Clark, a little head fake for 3. That would have been quite some range there. Dickerson driving, Back out wide open for Tabora. Decides to drive, goes against the double team instead. Does draw the foul, but probably not the look you want.
That foul is number 23, Olivia Falvey.
That is going to be the third foul on Falvey. And third team foul. Bruins have 3 subs coming in. Skibo, Miller, and Bria Dickinson all checking in. Shea Dickinson out along with Wilder and Dickerson all out for the Bruins. First free throw for Tabora does find its way through, tied up at 47. And second one is no good. Rebounded by Antoine. Long pass up to right. Up top. Nice fake by Falvey. Drives inside. Gets the roll. Antoine is taking the spotlight, but Falvey has really had a solid game as well. Dickinson almost got 5 seconds there. Here's Tabora. Wild shot. Good defense. All the way down. Got it to Falvey. Lobs it inside. Good pass to Antoine. And it's a 2-possession game for Sewanee. 51-47. Bruins have taken some ill-advised shots last couple times down the court. Clark steps back over to Tabora. Working against Antoine. Kicks it out to Miller. 4 on the shot clock. Miller drives. Comes up short. Tabora got the rebound. Almost a travel. Got it out. Bria Dickinson for 3. Got it!
Bria Dickinson for 3.
Bruins within 1. Big bucket there for the Bruins. They needed that one. And that was possible because of that offensive rebound. Something the Tigers have done a lot, but the Bruins haven't been able to capitalize on as much. Pass inside. Here's Wright. Kicks it back out, and that's a travel. Falvey did the exact same thing Dickinson did on the other side. We'll have a timeout here on the floor with 3:30 to go in the third. We are in the middle of a good one. Sewanee leads BJU 51-50. Mentioned this is a busy week for the Bruins with 3 more basketball games on tap here at the Davis Fieldhouse through the rest of the week. One tomorrow and a doubleheader on Friday. Find out more details about those matchups and everything else Bruins. Invite you to check out the Bruins website, bjubruins.com. It's your home for all things Bruins. You can see results of previous games, feature stories on players and coaches, interviews, game previews, schedules, of course. Lots of great stuff all there on bjubruins.com. The Bruins both teams trying to get their second win of the season. Bruins coming in 1-5, Sewanee 1-6. They were evenly matched last December, and they are evenly matched again this December. Been a fun one to watch. Bruins down by just 1. They have led by as many as 8 earlier in the contest. Coming out of the timeout will be Bruins basketball with a chance to retake the lead. Bria Dickinson with it. Gives it up to Miller. Miller lost the handle. It's been a rough game for her. Here's Falvey. Kicks it out. Open look for Kahn. That's a big 3. Bruins turn it over on one end, give up a triple on the other. And Sewanee right back up by 4 again. Miller Gives it out. Shot for Wilder. Can't answer. Came up short. Antoine with the rebound. Good kick after the drive. Almost another back-to-back three. This one's going to be rebounded by Bria Dickinson. 3-on-3 here. Good kick out. Wilder will try another one. That one well off the mark. That hit the top of the backboard. And the Bruins just a little out of control here. In danger of letting this one slip away in the waning minutes of the third quarter. Only down by 4, but need to play smart basketball. Good defense there by Tabora, but then didn't get the rebound. Antoine stepped on the line getting the offensive board, so the Bruins get it back. Good defense by Tabora, though, without fouling. That has been a big issue for her here in this one. So full credit to her on that one to keep the Bruins a little bit closer. Bria Dickinson has to get out of the lane. Miller. Off to Bria Dickinson. She's going to take it all the way herself, and she makes it. Bria Dickinson's had herself a good game. Coming in off the bench. Falvey wanted to go down to Antoine, wasn't able to. Will try to do so here, and Wilder picks it off. Chance for the Bruins to tie or take the lead. Miller goes back to Wilder. Over to Tabora. She has a matchup she likes against Falvey. Now gets double teamed. Good pass. Bria Dickinson and one.
Dickinson got the basket and the foul.
Back-to-back buckets for Dickinson, and now a chance from the charity stripe to put the Bruins back on top. That's also the third foul on Phillips. A few different players with 3 fouls apiece now. It's also team foul number 4. Bruins picked up both of their team fouls within about 5 seconds of each other, a couple minutes into the quarter, and haven't fouled since. Dickinson hits the free throw. What an impact she's had off the bench. The sophomore out of Morehead City, North Carolina. That's a good pass inside. Shot is off target. Falvey with the offensive rebound. But then the Bruins get a steal. And then a travel by Tabora as she was trying to get off the floor with the ball. So good defense. Then the turnover. Keep it with the Tigers. 1:07 to go here in the third. This has been a great game. That's going to be a foul on Dickerson. Or Skibo, excuse me. Her first, team third. And it's been the case with most Bruins fouls. It is not a shooting foul. Bruins really have not given the Tigers many chances from the line, which is a good thing. Tigers have not needed it. Here's Kahn. Good pass over to Antoine. Had great position. Nothing the Bruins could do on that one as the Tigers retake the lead. Here's Dickinson. Working against Falvey. Dickinson kicks it back out. Miller lobs it out to the outside. Gets it back. Three-pointer for Miller is good! Annie Miller. That was a big three. Puts the Bruins back up by 2. Shot and game clock almost identical. So I imagine the Tigers will... Oh, wow. Miller called for the hand check. Fortunately, that's only team foul number 4, not foul number 5. She can't believe it. That is her second foul. Saying Tigers, I imagine, will hold for the last shot. Miller giving a lot of space now. Doesn't want to get called for a third. Wide open 3. Nobody came out to challenge her at all. Fortunately for the Bruins, Antoine missed, but she was wide open. Tabora gets the rebound with less than 5 seconds and gets fouled, which is team foul number 5. Shay Kahn guilty of it. So now the Bruins will get 2 shots with less than 5 seconds to go in this one. Or in this quarter, excuse me. First free throw for Tabora is good. Nothing but net on that one. Second free throw good as well. Again, the Bruins have done a very good job capitalizing from the line. They've had a number of chances and have made the most of them. Less than 5 seconds here for Sewanee to get off a shot in this third quarter. They'll have to put it up. It's in time, but no good. It has been close at the end of every quarter. Bruins led by 3 after 1, by 3 after 2, by 4 after 3. Fourth quarter coming up in just a minute or two. Fourth quarter underway here. Bruins up by 4, 60-56. This has been a close one all the way through. No team is led by more than 8, and that was a very short-lived lead. Most of the time it's been within 5 or so. Tabora, nice little fake, goes against 2 people, and again, Wild on the shot. Some of the drives look like they're just trying to draw fouls more than looking for the quality shot. Tabora, good hands there. Got a piece of it. Stay with Sewanee with 15 on the shot clock. Trying to make sure Antoine can't get it. She's being double teamed down low. And Miller tried to sell the call, didn't get it. Leads to an easy bucket. Miller gives it back up top to Bria Dickinson. She's had a solid game. 3 from the outside for Skibo. Rims out. Offensive foul, not foul. Offensive rebound by Dickinson. Back out to Skibo, and she hits the second. Another second chance opportunity for the Bruins. They're able to convert. And both of the recent ones have been 3-pointers. Humphrey with it up top. Got it to Antoine. Good pass to right inside. Easy bucket. Good passing there. Here's Miller. Has it poked away, and it's going to be a foul. It's going to be against Faith Humphrey.
That foul is number 14, Faith Humphrey.
Her first team first. Kahn back in for Wright. Sydney Wright has had a solid game as well. But for sure, the story for Sewanee has definitely been Kayla Antoine. She has been the engine of the offense. Here's Skibo. Up top to Wilder, over to Tabora. Back to Skibo. Set a big 3 moments ago. 10 on the shot clock. Wilder, Tabora. Again, tough drive, and again, no good. A lot of that from Tabora today. Open look from outside. Rattles out. Offensive rebound. Tough putback. Not going to go. Another offensive rebound. And we're going to have a timeout here. Tigers battling on the offensive boards. They've gotten a lot of those here throughout this game. Bruins lead by 3. Tigers possession. 7:49 left to go in this one. It has been a fun game to watch. Several lead changes. Timeout is over. Potential for a tie or within one. Antoine kicks it back out to Kahn. Kahn, mid-range jumper, gets it to go. Bruins lead trimmed to 1. Dickinson flying down the court. Cross to Wilder. Wilder gives this one up to Bora, wide open. Again, tough drive. This time she will draw the foul from Antoine.
That foul number 12, Kayla Antoine, her third, team second.
Third for Antoine, second for the Tigers.
11, Katrina Tabora.
Tabora able to knock down her last couple free throws. Hoping to do it again here. Every free throw going to count down the stretch in this one. She does hit the first. And does not get the second. Oh, looked like Bria Dickinson might have the offensive rebound, but Falvey able to wrestle it away. Good pass to Antoine. Good feed to Kahn. Great job after Antoine was double teamed. Good vision. See Kahn open cutting. And now we are all tied up at 64. Miller gives it to Dickinson. Dickinson goes all the way around. Open look for Wilder. Can't get the 3 to go. Chance for Sewanee to take the lead here. Passed across to Bora, almost had it, didn't get it. And then able to take it all the way in for the drive was Falvey. Bruins now trail by 2. 3 subs waiting to check in. 3-pointer for Miller. Knocks it down. Miller with her second triple of the second half. Puts the Bruins back up. Kahn leaves it off. Antoine, nice catch and turn. She has had such a great game for Sewanee. Dickinson back over to Miller. Good pass over to the outside. Wilder! Could not have been more open. Miller with the assist. Great vision on that pass. Wilder just snuck over to the corner. Nobody guarded her. And she makes Sewanee pay. Pass inside to Antoine. Kahn actually gets her own pass. Then gets her own offensive rebound. And then Tabora going for the rebound. Had it poked away out of bounds by the Tigers. And now here come the substitutions. Wilder out. Miller out. And Bria Dickinson out.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 4, Lily Finn.
As it's going to be Clark Dickerson and Shea Dickinson all in for the Bruins. Right back in for Sewanee. Bruins up by 2, 70-68. About halfway through this fourth quarter. Tabora tries a rare three, well off the mark. And out in transition, Antoine. Great hustle. Antoine has pretty much single-handedly kept Sewanee in this game. Shea Dickinson, top of the arc. Gives it outside. That's an open look for three. And another one knocked down.
Dickerson for three.
Caitlin Dickerson puts the Bruins back up. Who else? Here's Antoine. Out to right. Good drive here. Mid-range jumper. Nicely done by Humphrey. Taking advantage of the space and letting the shot go before the defense could get there. Well done by Humphrey. Dickinson takes a step, lobs it up there and gets it.
Dickinson.
Dickinson and Antoine have been battling throughout the night. That one's batted away and almost intercepted, and then drawing the foul is Clark. Great play on defense by Beth Clark, the senior. Bruins leading by 3, 75-72, 4:06 to go. And one thing that could be big down the stretch, the Bruins have not committed a single team foul in this entire fourth quarter. Tigers have committed 3, and that last one by Phillips puts her on the verge of a foul out, as that is her 4th foul. She has not been one of the big compilers, if you will, of the team tonight, but still don't want to lose her. The Bruins basketball after the timeout, holding again that 3-point lead. Tough drive, tried to get into Tabora, and that one instead went off of Humphrey. Sent up top to Dickinson. Good little move, left the shot short though. Chance here for Sewanee. Inside to Antoine, double teamed. Kicks it out to right. Good pass to the wing. No good. Battle for the rebound. Antoine gets it and gets the putback. The second and third chance points have been a big factor in this one. Here's Dickerson. Driving it all the way and gets the bounce. Dickerson puts the Bruins back up by 3. 77-74. Here's Humphrey up top. Tight D by Tabora. And then a turnover. Bobbled exchange. Chance for the Bruins to make this a 2-possession lead. 3:04 to go. Dickerson over to Clark. Clark looked like she might let one go, decides against it. Tabora spin move, lost the ball, and then commits the foul. That's foul number 4 on Tabora. Good news is it's only the first team foul. Tabora trying to make up for a mistake and makes the second one.
Checking back in for the Bruins, number 14.
Skibo checks out. Wilder back in for the Bruins. 2:47 to go. Tigers can tie or move within one, potentially here on this possession. Wright has it up top. Over to Falvey. Three-pointer to tie it well off the mark. Dickinson with the rebound. Clark is open in the corner if somebody can get her the ball. Dickerson goes up top to Dickinson. Drives it, kicks it back out. Tabora. Not sure what to do with it, gives it up to Wilder. 8 on the shot clock. Dickerson drives. Tough step. 2 on the shot clock. Wilder. Oh, had it rim out. Beth Clark with the offensive rebound, though. And then I think we have a timeout.
Timeout, Bruins.
Smart call there by Coach Levere. And that was such a great look by Wilder, and it came so close to falling. She's knocked down some from that wing earlier, and that's been a hot spot for the Bruins. That far baseline three has been successful for them. That one just barely rimmed out, but how about Beth Clark with the offensive board, giving the Bruins another chance to make this a 2-possession lead with under 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Bruins inbounding. Tried to get it to Dickinson. Wright was all over it. So we'll do it again. Wilder gets it this time. Goes up to Clark. Over to Tabora. Dickinson with it. Looking to drive. Gets all the way in. Puts it up. Left it short. Antoine on the board. Dickinson got all the way in there, just left the finish a little bit lacking. Inside. Good pass. Antoine dished it out, but nobody was there. The pressure affecting Antoine a little bit. She's been superb most of the evening. She's made a couple mistakes here in this quarter that could potentially prove costly. Still just a 3-point game. Dickerson to Tabora. Working against Antoine. Out. Clark. Tightly guarded. Here's Tabora. Has it poked away from behind. Good defense there by Wright. Ooh, that looked like a carry. Got away with it. And Wright will get the free bucket as a result.
1 minute remaining.
1-point game with 1 minute to go. The game last year came down to the wire. This one looks like it will too. Dickinson working against Wright. Back up top to Tabora. Wide open Beth Clark for 3. Knocks it down.
Clark for 3.
Clark clutch. 35 seconds and counting. Bruins up by 4. And for the Tigers, they got to go fast. They cannot take a long time. They do get a quick bucket here, courtesy of who else? Antoine. Now, you're at the point where you almost have to start fouling. And they do. That's team foul number 4. So the next one will put the Bruins in the bonus because there's only 21 seconds. Shot clock is off. If the Bruins don't turn it over, there is no guarantee the Tigers get another possession without fouling. Next foul puts them in the bonus. Can waste a couple seconds here. And there's the foul. Big free throws here for Dickinson. If she can hit both, that will all but ice it.
Humphrey, her second, team 5th. Now at the line, shooting 2 for Bruins, number 31, Shea Dickinson.
2 shots here for Dickinson, and these are big. So as of now, it is still a 1-possession game and will remain so unless she hits both. Gets the first. Now the one that would put it back to a 2-possession lead. Perfect. Big free throws there from Dickinson. We've got a timeout, Tigers. As the Bruins executing down the stretch, the big three from Beth Clark. And then not turning it over under the pressure. And then hitting the 2 free throws. Exactly what you need to do to close out a game. It's not over yet. Still 17.7 to go. But those free throws were huge. And the Bruins now with a 4-point lead. For the Tigers here, you need a very quick bucket, preferably a 3, and then you'll need to either steal the inbounds or do another quick foul. But you've got to score quickly. You cannot take a long time to score. Preferably something within about 5 to 7 seconds. That's what you're looking at here. They were able to advance the ball with that timeout. Still inbound right next to their bench. And obviously the number one thing you can't do is turn the ball over. And again, just holding it here up top. Too much time going away. Too much time. And stolen away! Wilder with the steal. Lost it. And then a foul. That's really not going to hurt the Bruins much. That's only team foul number 2. And that steal, if nothing else, cost valuable time. Already 10 seconds have drained off the clock on this possession. We're going to have another timeout. The Tigers could not afford that, just standing at the top of the arc waiting for something to develop. You had to get a shot off there quickly. Now what was already a difficult task has become almost impossible. Not quite, but very close. You pretty much have to score immediately off the inbounds pass here to have a chance. And you imagine if they do score, the Bruins will probably take a timeout and advance the ball themselves. Also, Tigers are out of timeouts now. Very important note there. Antoine got the catch, got the bucket. And here we go. There's the foul by Antoine. 3.5 to go. And Wilder will try to put this thing on ice.
At the line for the Bruins, number 14, Anna Lane Wilder, shooting 2.
If she hits both of these, it really is over. Does miss the first, though. There is still a chance. But remember, Tigers are out of timeouts. They cannot advance the ball. They get the bucket. Bruins need to guard this inbounds. They can't just let them work it up the court. Here we go. Didn't get the shot off. Tried one pass too many. And the Bruins win their home opener by the same margin they lost it last year against these Tigers. They win 83-80. What a thriller. Great game, start to finish. Super entertaining. And we hope to have more of that for you later this week, as we'll have 3 more Bruins contests, 1 tomorrow and 2 on Friday. But for tonight, I'm Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for watching, where once again your final score, BJU Bruins 83, Sewanee Tigers 80.